Hey, and welcome back to Rocco Wrecked, where I take recipes and we see if we rock them or if we wreck them. And today I have my lovely assistant is my daughter Jennifer, and my other wonderful daughter is behind the camera, and we are still rocking the pumpkin martinis. And they're even better than last week's. And today we are still working on the gourd area, but instead of pumpkins, we're doing butternut squash. So today we're going to do a butternut squash peanut butter soup, and I've been sweating some onions, and I'm going to add some garlic to them. So it's a cup of diced onions, and it's about 6 cloves of garlic. I have 5 because a couple of them are really large. And I can post the recipe if you're not writing this all down, or you can watch the video a couple 100 times and write it all down. Oh my god, already smells really good.
It does smell good.
I did peel the garlic. I don't like to have all that in the garlic press when I do it, so I did peel them beforehand. All right, so a cup of diced onions sweated for a little bit with some oil, and 6 cloves of garlic. And then I'm going to add 4 cups of butternut squash. I roasted mine. It wants you to do it in the pan, but I roasted it ahead of time so that it would be mostly cooked down. And then it is a half a teaspoon of cumin.
Did you season the butternut squash or just with salt and pepper? Or?
Just with salt and pepper. So a half teaspoon of cumin, which really gives it a nice depth. And a 1/4 of a teaspoon of coriander. Alexa, thank you. And then 4 cups of, you can use chicken stock or you can use vegetable stock. I decided to use vegetable today to make it totally vegetarian. And you could probably turn it up a little bit. So if you turn that second knob to the right.
To about medium or just between medium, low, medium?
Medium is good.
Medium?
So that is 4 cups of vegetable stock.
You want to stir that at all?
Yes, because the secret ingredient is 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter. So when that heats up, it'll help melt the peanut butter more. So if you notice that it's not dissolving, you can just turn
up the heat.
Yeah,
okay.
It'll help.
How long do you let this kind of reduce down?
I let it cook for a little while because we're gonna do our second thing while this is, the flavors are coming together on this, and we will.
Do you ever tell them what time you film? So it could be 9 o'clock in the morning right now.
No, sometimes I say good morning. It is, today, it is early afternoon. It's very early afternoon.
It's not noon yet.
Oh yes, it is.
No, it just turned noon.
It is noon. I'm like, don't get me in trouble here. Now, if you were on time, it would have been before noon.
No judgment.
Yeah, no judging. Okay, and then the last thing is 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and that just helps the base of it. I usually put in more. Sometimes I put in the whole can, but I'm gonna follow the recipe today so I don't wreck it. And it's just 2 tablespoons, and that's everything that goes into it. And like I said, once it heats up, the peanut butter will start to melt and come together, and it'll make more of a creamier base. So if you just want to keep, giving that a light stir.
Yeah. Soften a little
just
bit
a
before
light
I started
stir.
to stir it up. At least get the tomato paste in there.
And this is a great soup with a grilled cheese sandwich or even something heavier. It's kind of a heavy soup, so You know, even a salad would go well with it. Now, while Jennifer works on that, I'm gonna come over here and pull out the butternut squash fries. So I had enough butternut squash, so I'm like, let's make fries with it. So Lauren, if you wanna get a little closer look on those. So I did 6 different flavors of fries that we're gonna try here in a little bit. So the first is just regular salt and pepper. Then I did a spicy honey. I've used that spicy honey a couple times. I did ketchup and barbecue sauce mixed. I did onion powder and garlic powder mixed. I did sriracha. I did honey mustard. I did hoisin sauce with just a little bit of a little bit just of liquid in there just to thin it out. A little soy sauce in there. And then I did vanilla whiskey. And then I did cardamom. So I had that, remember that big bottle of cardamom I bought? I'm like, let's use some of that cardamom. So I'm gonna let those cool for a little bit. And if you look over here, it is starting to come together. And it just takes a little while. I could probably, it's at a good height.
Do you always make this on the stove, or do you ever just put it in a crock pot and let
I
it?
have never put it in a crock pot.
I'm just curious if that, like, how that would even turn out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The peanut butter, I would be a little.
You'd have to probably stir it in, but then.
Yeah. Yeah, the
squash
butternut
cook.
squash, actually when you dissect the butternut squash and you stick it in the oven to roast, it only takes 20 minutes at 425 to start to soften up. It doesn't take long at all. All right, so while Jennifer's working on that, I'm gonna divide our fries up so that everybody has, and I'm gonna put them in, I'm gonna start at 12 o'clock with salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna do the honey one.
You remember what these are?
I have it written down.
Oh, okay. In order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ketchup and barbecue sauce.
Let's see. Some of them you can tell what they are, but others
Yeah.
are gonna be difficult.
And garlic powder and onion powder. If you smelled them, you could
That's true.
figure some of them out. And then the sriracha one, which I'm nervous about because I'm not a great fan of sriracha, but I know people like spicy stuff. And then the honey mustard. And do not feel like you have to eat this whole thing, especially if you don't like it. The hoisin one, which you can, yeah, I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Well, I was just gonna hold the paper.
I did turn these. They are on parchment paper. I actually even sprayed the parchment paper, but
Got a little sticky.
yeah, they're a little sticky. How's that soup coming?
The peanut butter is pretty much all mixed in.
All right, it just needs to cook down a little bit. So if it's not bubbling and you want to turn it up just a little bit, go ahead and turn it up just a little bit.
So you don't need to cover it or anything? You
No,
just leave the
no.
lid off?
You want it to
Reduce down?
reduce down, so just keep it uncovered. Oh look, I got on my last one, which is that cardamom one. All right, Lauren, if you want to come over, turn that so it shows over here. And Jennifer, if you want to grab a stool and your drink and go over there on the corner. If you want to invite your special guest, you can.
Do you want to come sit with me? You can come sit with me. Sit on the end here.
Lauren, this is 12 o'clock at the very top.
Okay. Just wanna make sure.
And your 12 o'clock is right there. Put this one. Do you guys want to sit or do you want to stand?
It doesn't
she's
matter.
sitting.
You want a stool?
All right, no, I'm fine. Can you
Not
see
really
us all?
I can see you guys. I don't really need to be
even come around this corner.
By shower.
I wasn't sure what the shot was.
All right.
So wait, so that,
This is our 12 o'clock?
this one.
That's your 12 o'clock.
Oh, this one?
So,
No.
I'm gonna give my cheat
Yeah,
sheet
yeah.
just to make sure. All right, so, of course, we're just gonna start with regular salt and pepper.
Delicious.
It's good.
Oh, you want more? I think she likes it.
All right, the next one is the spicy honey.
I don't, that doesn't look like the spicy honey.
That's
the
your spicy honey.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
That's
That's
good
good.
too. Why don't you use your hands? Or
Uh-huh.
that was good too. I'm like, I'm not even
I like
leaving
that
them
one.
on the plate. I'm like, I'm just eating. It is hot though. That spicy honey.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I didn't get any spice.
And then it hit you?
No.
Oh, you didn't get any spice? Oh.
Oh, it takes a minute for me.
But I like spicy stuff.
Yeah, I do.
so-
I mean, it had like a nice amount of spice.
See, my tongue is like, oh. All right, good old ketchup and barbecue sauce.
You wanna try the first bite on that one? Yes,
All right.
That's good. I think the honey one's my favorite so far.
Yeah, I like that the honey one was a little bit more caramelized.
Mm.
It
That's
had
good.
like kind of a crunchy outside.
My
sweeter
fry,
went
my
nicer.
fry needed to cook a little bit longer. It was a
That,
little
just
crunchy.
that one? Yeah, mine too.
Did you like that one?
I think the martini really helps with it. All right, onion powder and garlic powder. Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh, it's a lot of onion
Yeah.
powder.
I don't really care for that one.
I think
That
I'm good
was-
on that one.
Yeah, that one's not.
I thought it would have more flavor, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really.
It doesn't really at
I mean, I
all.
ate it, but.
All right, this is the sriracha one.
Did you put salt on all of them?
Mm-mm.
I like salt on everything.
Oh, that's
That
good.
was pretty good. And
Yeah.
I'm a big sriracha, and that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I think I still like that honey one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting some heat now.
And then just like the salt and pepper one was good.
Are they carrots?
Mm-mm.
It's butternut
Butternut
squash.
squash. They
Oh my
look
God.
like carrots though, don't they?
Is it really
All right,
that
I have to
spicy?
step away and get some water because my mouth is on fire. Oh my gosh. I have a very sensitive
Does
palate.
this need to be stirred?
I just stirred it, but you could
Oh,
probably
okay.
maybe even turn it down a little bit.
The soup was good.
The soup looks good.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You gonna try some?
Yeah.
Go.
I do have a YouTube channel. I do.
All right, back to tasting. All right, we're on the the honey mustard one.
Mm.
Honey mustard.
Mm.
Doesn't look like anything's on it. I can smell it.
I love honey
It's
mustard.
all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I love honey mustard.
All right.
I really can't taste it much.
Yeah,
I can smell it. Like I can smell the mustard.
I'm actually gonna eat it all. It was
Yeah.
okay, but yeah.
I taste it.
All right, the hoisin sauce.
Ooh, hoisin.
This one's
That's
like very
spicy.
glazed looking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh,
I like that one.
I like that one. It's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, sorry, my baby bird. I need to chew it up first.
Mm. I kind of like that
Okay.
one.
Yeah, I do too. The sauce really stuck to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. She made
What's
that.
this one? This one looks.
This one is the vanilla whiskey
Oh,
one.
that's good.
Let's see if we even get.
Am I allowed to have this one?
You've been drinking whiskey since birth.
I don't really.
I don't really.
I
It
get a
just-
hint of something,
Yeah,
maybe, but.
it doesn't really transfer at all.
Mm-mm.
Ah.
Mm-mm.
It's just.
And then the last one is the cardamom one.
I thought that was cinnamon and sugar.
It does kind of look like it, doesn't it? Looks like almost black pepper.
I don't like it at all.
Oh.
It's different,
I don't like it at all.
but if I were to leave one,
Yeah.
The
Doesn't
aftertaste
it feel-
is not the best.
I don't know.
I wonder if that would be good with like a sauce and then that
Nope.
sprinkled in with it.
That cardamom one is.
I took it out.
Why would we eat that one last?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I kept it last.
Now I'm gonna have that taste in my mouth all the time.
Oh, well, drink your martini. All right, so
And eat your soup.
I'm gonna give everybody a little bit of soup. Normally, I would probably cook this down maybe a little bit more.
Just to thicken it up.
Yeah, this
That's
one's
a
gonna-
lot of
that,
steam.
that one's gonna be for her. If you pull that drawer out,
That's a lot of
you
steam.
get her a little spoon. So as you can see, it has combined. You can't smell it, but it has a really nice smell to it. I even have some pita chips for us.
Is this one for you?
Like I said, it's a pretty hearty soup. It just has a butternut squash and onions in it, but I would think that you could put potato in it and carrot in it, and I bet you could add a lot to it, and I think it would be just fine.
I bet carrot would be really good.
Yeah.
Carrot or really any other root vegetables.
I was gonna totally mess it up with like parsnips.
I was just gonna say
and
parsnip.
things like that to see like how well it would have cooked. But
It's gonna be hot, so be careful.
yeah, it's really hot, so
Just
be
took it off the stove.
careful. So I have some pita chips if you need something a little crunchier on your palate.
It smells really good.
Sounds like peanut butter.
There's peanut butter
There's
in it.
peanut butter in it.
So give it a smell.
It smells really good.
I think you're
You've had it.
you're
You've had it. I think you've had it before.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Like Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah.
All right, so butternut squash soup. Oh, it smells good.
Mm-hmm. Smells really good.
Be careful, I don't want anybody to burn themselves.
My nose is running.
Oh, it's good. It does need to thicken up just a little bit more,
Yeah,
but
but it is good. On this cold day.
Oh yeah, it's perfect for today.
It's really good. Sorry, I
Yeah, I
didn't
like
wreck
it.
it. It's really good. A couple of the fries, like what did we say? The honey mustard, the cardamom,
The vanilla whiskey
the
one.
vanilla whiskey one.
Onion powder. And
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the
that
onion
one.
powder and garlic powder. I really like just the salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, the hot honey, and the hoisin.
I think
were
all
like
of
my
them could
favorite.
have used salt on them to bring out the flavors a little
Yeah.
bit more.
I didn't want to do that because
I
I
like
just
the
want
honey
one with
mustard.
salt and
Mhm.
pepper.
Mama, I like the honey mustard.
Yeah, you
All right, well, we're just gonna like hang out here, but I'm sure you don't want to watch all that. So thanks for joining us on Rocco Wrecked. And like always, go ahead and like and share, comment. Let me know what you think. And have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.